today I'm going to be installing new garden beds at another location. Now, right now, we're in the middle of February, and this is like the time where you start planting stuff. So we're loading up our equipment. Come along, take a ride from start to finish. And with that said, let's get to it. All right, so now we just got here. Oh, my head just fell off. So there's so many things. We're gonna be doing a lot of things, but first things first, we're gonna be cutting this area. There's an area over here that we're gonna cut. Right? So we're gonna cut that, and then there's gonna be so much to do. Let's finally get started. Alright, so now that we're finished, just finished clearing out that whole area. I'm here with my brother Uriah right here. So, now that we've cleared it out, what's the plan?
So the plan is to add 12-foot beds like we have here. And we're gonna have spacing in between each bed. It's gonna go all the way down to that laundry pole, the line. So we're gonna have 3 feet in between each bed. So that way we'll have space for lawnmower, weed whacker, wheelbarrow. It'll be space for us to work. And then we're gonna keep going all the way until we get probably down there, and then we're gonna do the other side. It's gonna be 2 sides, 12-foot long beds. Probably gonna be about maybe 30 beds.
Yes, sir.
All right. And in between here too, we're gonna put down like paper bag material.
There's gophers, right?
I'm glad you brought that up, because take a look at this. So under each one of these beds, because of the gophers, is this wire mesh,
Yes, sir.
and they cannot come through here. So the plants only need 6 inches worth of soil to sustain their life. And so this right here will block the gophers from coming. So all the beds will have this underneath. So all 3 of these right here have this wire mesh underneath.
Yes, sir.
So there's a big roll on the porch of I think 100 feet of this. So I'll probably buy several rolls of that. That's what we're gonna be doing.
Yes, sir. You heard him, so. You're gonna be doing 30 beds per row. What you gonna be planting in those beds?
That's a great question. First of all, one reason why I want to focus on just this area is because the summers here are intense, they are severe, and I need to be able to put up probably little sections with a sunscreen, some sun blocker, shade cloth, where the sun won't penetrate it directly. And so I'm going to have to do that. I know that the summers here are intense, and so with that, and so first thing we're going to plant in the meantime, we're going to be planting we're going to be planting a lot of onions, garlic. I have some leafy greens up there, but I have a bunch of leafy greens, but the weather is pretty warm right now, and what's going to happen is they'll end up bolting, and bolting means that they won't grow normal. Those are cool season crops, and so what's going to happen is they're going to end up going into this cycle where they're going to produce flowers, and therefore they're not going to taste right.
Right.
And
I went through that myself, so.
Yeah, so I'm trying to not do that. So that's what we plan to plant. We're going to have, and of course, as it gets warmer, warm season crops, all the nightshades, peppers, Scotch bonnet peppers, cayenne, tomatoes, peppers, all varieties. I'm going to start a bunch of stuff by seed. We have a bunch of fruits out here. The watermelons really like sandy type of soil. So we're going to be mixing, along with the soil that we have here, we're going to mix it with some sand, and we're going to grow as many watermelons as possible. And cantaloupes, and a whole bunch of other different types of varieties of melons.
All right, so now that we're done, with that said, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button and check out my page for more. This video has been brought to you by AJ Supreme Lawn Service.